Okay, so you're in an interview. You're sitting in the seat in front of a potential employer. You really want this job. You're sweating bullets. In your mind, you're thinking, my degree does not apply here. My major does not apply to the job that I'm applying for right now, that I'm interviewing for right now. What do I even say to this guy or girl? So today, I'm going to help you learn how to justify your degree to any employer. And also, if you want help figuring out what major to pick, what college to go to, how to get a bachelor's degree, sign up for a consultation and we will be happy to help. The first thing I would recommend that you do when you're sweating bullets in that seat in front of a potential employer is make sure that your attitude is in check. And that might sound kind of funny, but really what I mean is your body language in check with the way that you feel about what you're presenting to this person? So are you sitting up straight? Are you squared off? Are you facing this person who is asking you questions? Are you engaged with them? Are you making eye contact? You might not always think about it, but the way that you present information is just as important as what information you're presenting. So if you're trying to convince someone that they should feel positively about the degree that you have, then you have to feel positively about that degree, and you have to let that show to the person that you're talking to. Sometimes people ask me, how will I know when I have conveyed enough positivity to the person that I'm talking to? And to that I would say, continue to convey positivity until you see it in the person's face that they agree with you. So usually you'll see this kind of shift in someone's expression where it goes from I'm listening, I'm contemplating, I'm understanding to okay, now I'm with you, I get it, this is a good thing. So when you see that transition, you know you've said enough. One thing a lot of people don't think about is the fact that you shouldn't go into an interview setting just saying things on the fly. You should definitely prepare in advance. Make sure that you sit down and in your own heart of hearts, you decide my degree is worthwhile and these are the reasons why. And jot those down and then really think through them and figure out how to verbalize to someone else why you believe that your degree is worthwhile. Then once you've written your spiel down and you figured out why you think your degree is worthwhile, then it's time to practice. So first you want to practice in the mirror by yourself so that you can get all the weird jitters out and you can figure out how to tilt your head and how to phrase things correctly. And then once you've done that and you feel pretty comfortable with that, then I would move on to a trusted friend or advisor or family member, somebody that you can do it in front of in person in live time so that you can feel how that feels to explain it to another person, because there's a lot that goes into studying their face and watching your audience, basically making sure that they're with you. And now for the best kept secret. If you take away nothing else from this video today, the most important thing that you can take away is to convey your transferable skills. And what I mean by transferable skills are things that you got from your degree that maybe were curriculum related, maybe they weren't, but they're things that you got from getting your degree that do translate into the job that you're applying for. So one example might be, like I know when I did my biomedical sciences master's degree, I learned how to write very concisely and how to speak very concisely. There wasn't a whole lot of extra verbiage and wordage going on in that major because that's just not how scientists talk. And that's something that I brought with me to career coaching. I learned pretty quickly that when people are working through these kind of intense emotions that go into trying to find a new job or trying to figure out what they want to do in their careers, they really don't need a whole lot of complex information thrown at them at one time. And so what that means is I was able to give that really concise information and one little idea at a time so that people could digest that and then move on. And that was a skill I honestly learned in my master's degree. So that was directly transferable, even though it wasn't benchtop science experiments. And the same principle can be true for you. So no matter what your major might have been in and no matter what job you're actually trying to apply to, look specifically for those transferable skills. What are the things that you maybe didn't know or didn't do before you got your degree that you can do now, especially the things that you're really effective at. So whether that's really good teamwork skills or really good organization of your time, really good at building calendars or writing concise emails, look for those skills that you have that you can present as being applicable to the job that you're applying to. With all that said, if you're still in the market for a bachelor's degree at this point, book a consultation with us and we would be happy to help you hack it. We often save people $30,000 or more in just a 45-minute session, so book a consultation and you won't regret it. Thanks for watching and happy hacking.